Alright, today I'm going to install this QuadLock Waterproof 12 volt to USB smart adapter. See in the box here, input SAE or battery terminal 12 volt to 24 volt DC, output USB A up to 18 watts max power, 5 volts 3 amps, or 9 volts 2 amps, or 12 volts 1.5 amps. Auto switching modes, provides power only when the engine is running. That's in auto mode to avoid battery drainage. It's IP66 rated, whatever that means. Reverse polarity protection, that's good. Surge protection. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and unbox it, and we're gonna see the contents. Let me set up this tripod I have here. Make sure I get it set up right. Give me a minute. My first time using this tripod. Not much experience making a YouTube videos yet, so bear with me. Alright, so let's unbox it. See what we have inside. Being kind of rough here. Give me a second. Alright. Inside the box, you have the warranty information. I usually don't even read this crap. Toss that. What's next here? This is the wiring options. I guess it shows you different methods and how you could hook this up to your 12 volt battery, 12 to 24 volt battery. I'll go over that while I'm installing it. But anyways, on here we have the different buttons. We have the switch here. I guess switch it to, it's been off right now. You can switch it to auto, and then from auto to on, where it's always on charging. Auto, I think it's the auto mode is set up to where the device comes on and charges above 13.2 volts, and then once the battery gets down to about 12.7 volts, it automatically stops charging from the battery once the bike is off, not running. So once the bike is running and you have over 12.7 volts, it automatically charges your phone or whatever device it is you are charging. But once that vehicle is off, your bike is off, it stops once the battery is down to 12.7 volts to stop or eliminate drainage of your battery. I'm going to stop this video and set up my 2023 Suzuki GSX-R 1000R. I set it up to start installing this this QuadLock charger. Here, contents. Comes with your terminal wires. Connect to your battery. Positive, negative. Let's take off this rubber band here. Right. What's this? Guess I'll figure this out later. Maybe I could look on here. Let's see what that is. Oh, that's a fuse. So your fuse is located in here. It's your fast blow fuse to open a circuit in case of any any abnormalities. So yeah, you got your connection. It connects to your charger, right? So this section here goes to the battery. Then this, after you get done with the battery connection, you run the wiring under the gas tank, connect it up here. These two female fitting to male and male to female. Then I'll probably set this section up somewhere where I could reach it. Not sure what I'll do yet. And then I'll run this end to the QuadLock wireless charger my phone connects to. So I'll go ahead, set up, then I'll restart this video. Alright, so in case I didn't get a chance to record it earlier, this is the weatherproof wireless charging head from QuadLock. I had about a month and a half ago when I ordered all the parts needed to set up my bike. But I couldn't set it up because I didn't have the waterproof 12-volt USB smart adapter yet. So now that I have this, I will start installing this, right? Warranty information, we'll go over that later. Well, I will. I don't usually need it. I don't usually make claims unless something automatically fails, like right after I install it or something. We've got 3 sets of wiring here for an Android device. The wiring, I guess whatever device you select when you order this device is what shows up. I have an Android, so I ordered the Android setup. 3 different types of wires, 2 different sizes, and also I guess different heads. See how this head is shaped differently? I have the 90-degree head or a straight head. This one's shorter, this one's longer, and this one's had a 90-degree head on it. I'll decide which one I plan on using during the installation. Whichever one makes it look neater. This is the head that comes in the kit, the whole base. Guess for whatever I guess this goes in place of what's on my bike right now. My regular QuadLock phone holder. This will replace it, or we'll find out once I get there. But for now, I'm going to start taking apart the bike, and I'll restart the video once I get to that point. Stay tuned. Alright, so here we are again. This is my QuadLock. It's presently on the bike. Once I get done, hopefully the base will be on here, the wireless charging base. Wiring will be ran under gas tank from the battery, which is around here somewhere. To take off this panel, take off the seat, get access to the gas tank brackets, partially lift it up to run my wiring. Let me set up, then we'll go step by step, I guess. $4mm. Start taking those plastics off. Let's see. remember to be very careful once you're taking these off, because you don't want to break these. They're expensive and they're plastic. You're taking those plastics off. Remember, they have little sections here, brackets where they clip in. So you want to be careful when you pull them off. Here's an example of one from the other side. So it looks like these little clips. So just be gentle. Don't be a barbarian like myself when you're taking these plastics off. You don't want to break them, like I said before. Alright, now for the seat cover, I'm going to try to take that off. It's not a 4, it's probably a 5. Yep, it's a 5mm. Take these bolts out, 5mm Allen bolts. Remove your seat. Lifts off just like that. So now I have access to my battery, right? Now I have access to the battery. The next step is to figure out how to lift up my tank. So I'll stop this video for a little bit, try to figure out what needs to be done to get that tank up so I can run my wiring underneath it. Alright, so now that I have the seat cover off, I'll go ahead and disconnect my negative wire and my positive wire. Then I'll install the smart charger wiring, positive to positive, negative to negative. So black goes to the negative sign, see on there? I don't know if you can see it. And then red goes to positive. For those of you that are not familiar with electrical wiring, you don't want to get the polarity mixed up. Polarity, all polarity means is you're hooking up the wiring to the wrong connections. Positive is positive, negative is negative. Black to black, red to red. There is polarity protection on this, so you can't mess it up. Alright? Alright, so I have already disconnected the battery and connected the wiring for the QuadLock wireless charger. It's the wiring right here. Fuse, negative, positive. I took out the negative terminal first, then I disconnected the positive, connected the positive section of the QuadLock connector, tightened that down, then I connected the negative side, tighten that down tight, and now I have to bundle it up together, make it look neat, Then start installing the smart charger. So let me get to that, and then I'll restart this video afterwards. Alright, so now I have it connected to the battery. I'm going to connect the waterproof connections from the battery to the smart charger. Took off the boot, which is right here, off the main end. Simply gonna make sure that the QuadLock smart charger is in the off position before connecting this. Also make sure your key is in the off position and basically out of your bike, just to make sure you're safe before connecting this wire. So it's in off position, the key is out of the ignition and off. So here we go. Alright, next step is to route this wiring by, I don't know, maybe going under the gas tank to figure it out. I have to start removing these these bolts here, these Allen bolts, and figure out my next step after that. I'll restart this video once I get this figured out. Okay, so I was able to take these two bolts out. I believe they're 5mm Allen bolts, and it looks like this cover or gas tank could be tilted up. Then somehow if we run the wiring from here through here somehow neatly, or it won't get crushed at all, where it reaches this QuadLock section here. So again, I'm gonna stop the video while I figure this out, run the wiring, find a way to prop the gas tank up, and then secure the wiring and restart the video. Alright? Alright everybody, so here I am. I got done, still haven't fully secured the wiring the way I want it, but I zip tied the wiring with the zip ties that came in the package. Could I have some left over? I have to figure out how long I want the wiring going to the wireless charger to be. See, it ends up here. It's a nice long length left. I want to attach the wireless charger, remove this present QuadLock fitting I have here, and put the wireless charger on here, connect it up, see how much play I have, take out the slack, neatly secure it in here somewhere, and then we'll continue with the installation process. We'll continue putting everything back together in reverse. Alright, stay tuned. Alright guys, trying to do this thing in sections, being that it's kind of hard to hold this camera while I'm working. So this is a section of the QuadLock I took off. Right, I left my gimbal on. That creates for a smoother ride for the phone. So I left this section on, getting ready to put this wireless section base on. Once I get this connected, I'll restart the camera. Alright, so I have the wireless charging base already on. I haven't tightened the bolt, the Allen bolt, in yet. Just wanted to show you that it comes with Loctite on there. See that blue film? That's called Loctite. That's supposed to create a more secure, non-vibrating fit once you secure it. It's supposed to help against vibration and unscrewing of this bolt, you know, while riding. If you don't know what Loctite is, look it up. Loctite, I think. Loctite. Alright, I'm gonna connect this, then I'll restart again. Alright, so the base is on. Getting ready to connect USB sections to the female part of the wiring. But before I do that, I have to connect this protective boot. This boot here was in the package. I guess you put this over your USB connection before connecting. This is your weatherproof boot. So that goes like so on there, right? I think. Then I put in my USB. So it looks like this once it's done. Once it's installed, the protective boot is on there, weatherproof boot. So now I'll connect this section here, I think that's a C connection, to my wireless charger port, which is up here, right here. That also is a weatherproof connection. Excuse me. So it protects against rain and whatnot. Alright, first I gotta find a hole. Come on, baby. Come on. Usually pretty good at finding a hole. Just have an issue here. Kinda tight. She's tight. Alright, so she's in. Alright, I'm gonna hook up my phone, start the bike. Okay, so I temporarily put the gas tank back down. Right, wiring still hasn't been secured. I have everything connected, batteries connected, we're all good there. Gonna start the bike. I haven't started all day, so this will also be a cold start, so you can hear what that exhaust sounds like, which is a Brock's. If you haven't seen my videos yet, Brock's full exhaust kit. So let's start it up and see if she's charging. By the way, this is a Samsung S22 Ultra Android phone, if you're wondering. Alright, so turn it on. Alright, bike's turning on. It's in neutral. Start her up. Alright, so now the bike is running, but she's not charging because remember I had to switch to off. They put the switch to auto or on. I'll put it to auto. Alright, she's charging. This came on. Yep, look at that. Charging. We're good. I can put it the bike off, and it should keep charging until it drops down to about whatever I said before. I think it was 12.7 volts. So it should keep charging until the battery drops down to 12.7 volts while in auto, and then it should stop charging until the bike has been restarted and the battery level is high enough, or the voltage is high enough to charge your phone. Alright, so I'll stop this video, start connecting my wiring, securing my wiring, and then I'll restart. Alright everybody, so I have it connected to the wireless base, ran it through here with this hole here for the handle under the tank. I kind of coiled it up here and secured it to the fuel tank bracket, and then with a zip tie, so that way when I put the tank cover down, these bolt supports here protect that wiring from being jammed. Ran it through underneath here, really can't see it. I secured it to some existing wiring here under the tank. Probably can't see it because it's kind of dark, but it is what it is. Should have connected my my GoPro light, but I didn't think it would be this dark. Neatly ran up here. I didn't really secure all the wiring because I wanted to have access, you know, if I ever have to do any more work in here in the future. But for now, it's not going anywhere. Most of the wiring that needs to be secured is already secured. All the screws are tight, and I left it in auto. So like I said again, whenever the battery level drops down below 12.7 volts, it should stop charging. So yeah, so now I'm gonna go back in reverse and start putting this bike back together. Alright everybody, so now that we're all done for now, what I did was I made sure that the wire had enough play. When I turn the handlebar all the way to the right and all the way to the left, see, so there is enough play, so it should be good there. I don't know how that'll affect it throughout its lifetime, but hopefully it doesn't short out one day. If that happens, I'll just replace this wire, which is not that big of a deal. But this was actually easier than I thought. What made it hard was being that this was my first time and I had to figure it out by disconnecting stuff that I've, you know, haven't really had any instruction on disconnecting, because the kit doesn't come with instructions on how to lift the tank or anything. So this was all me figuring it out. So yeah, if you have any questions, let me know if you need any help. But yeah, as of now, the bike works as the charger works as designed. Start again. And excuse my bike, it's dirty right now. It's been raining for the past couple of days. I haven't had time to clean it, but I shall do so soon. Then post another video with it clean. These nice mirrors. The Zoma. Look at that. Nice. Makes it like it's aerodynamic, you know. I don't need my mirrors. I usually use my mirrors when I'm riding though, so for the most part I usually have them up, but it looks cool with them like that. Can't even lie. Yep. That's her. Let's give her another cold start. Well, not a cold start, but another start. And this light should turn blue, I think. Let's see. Baby. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Long ride outs, here we come. And for some of you guys, just so you know, some extra information, the way you take off this QuadLock, you have to press these little clips down here. There's one on each side. You depress those clips and then you could take it off. I had to figure that out myself. Well, it's actually in the instructions, but I didn't read the instructions before, so it's a little different from this QuadLock connection, because with this one you just push down on this and you're able to disconnect your phone. This one's gonna be a little it's a little harder, especially with gloves on, because I have to reach down here and press this tab down, then it comes up, and then I'm able to disconnect my phone. I can't do it because I have the camera in one hand right now, so you'll have to do that on your own, figure it out. See you in the next one. Oh yeah, and just for your information, this is my first actual YouTube video installing something, so be easy on me. Hit the likes, please. Subscribe. Show your support. I hope to do more. Here's my truck, my baby, Tundra 2015. Put a lot of money and work into her too. It's my Lexus. Getting ready to put some parts on that, redo some stuff. That's used. Anyways, see you on the next video. Peace.